Elon Musk, incidentally, because of Donald Trump's tariff policies and because of the cutting of government jobs and creating, just broadly speaking, a lot of insecurity, uncertainty in the business community. Elon Musk, and also because I guess people are starting to protest Tesla cars, he's lost billions of dollars. Billions of dollars in market value.
Tesla stock took a massive hit, specifically on Monday, where it was at its lowest point since 2020. And the reporting is that it lost more than 50% of its value, $800 billion in market cap. It was at its high in December when it was obvious that Donald Trump and Elon Musk were buddies, and he was probably going to get a bunch of more government contracts to subsidize him. But between the two SpaceX back-to-back explosions, the declining Tesla sales that was already happening, and then the acts of protest were in France. Tesla cars were set ablaze in Boston. Tesla charging stations were set ablaze. There are other incidents throughout the country, including just picketing and making it so that people feel like they don't want to financially support this guy who is dismantling the administrative state to get rich.
There's a plastic surgeon in Worcester that has a gold Cybertruck that is in the press talking about, hey, let's be nice to everyone with different political beliefs.
Oh, God. Well, I mean...
Worcester's been just on a real awesome tear lately. I love it. Elon Musk down $148 billion. This according to Bloomberg News. Here he is on
with Larry Kudlow. And Larry Kudlow is like more of a traditional conservative who cares about just if stock market go up or stock market go down.
That's it.
And so you can, even though he served under Donald Trump, you can tell I think from this interview, he doesn't like Elon Musk and he doesn't like what's happening right now. And so just like look at, I don't know, the way that Kudlow reacts.
Between lines. But also remember, now Elon Musk has all the data from the HHS of all patients, essentially, in the health system. He has all the data from the Treasury Department. He is theoretically in charge of, like, I guess, keeping this data safe. Here he is out on a tour assuring people that, like, there was some really special circumstances as to why Twitter was all messed up yesterday and down and up and down and up. In fact, part of it is even down today, I think. Here he is out there explaining that it wasn't him. It was some, oh, I know who it is. It's obviously the people in the middle of of fighting back against an invading force in their country. They must have the time to be messing with Twitter.
There was a cyber attack on X today, which shut it down and may have been foreign sourced. Yeah. It's a big story. You want to give us a moment on that?
Well, we're not sure exactly what happened, but there was a massive cyber attack to try to bring down the X system with IP addresses originating in the Ukraine area.
Oh, wow.
Ukraine area? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. What,
these guys. Evidence? Now, you know what's awesome, though, is that these high-tech, almost militarized hackers who took down the X system, as he calls it, they forgot to use their VPN.
I know, yeah. It is odd that they would leave that breadcrumb trail to a country that is very politically convenient right now.
At a time where they can't really be doing stuff like that.
Right, no, this is a perfect time to upset the Trump administration.
Yeah, right.
Try and get that deal signed
Make
again.
sure you leave big breadcrumbs so they know it was us.
Yeah. No evidence. He said massive DDoS attack. I don't know if Anonymous did it. We still don't really know, but like...
You know what else is in the Ukraine area? Russia.
Totally. But like, this is the guy that we want rifling around in the Treasury with access to our social security numbers, our bank information, our medical information, and that he's seemingly feeding into his AI platform because he's so behind, say, in China and DeepSeek, but even OpenAI, he's behind. So like he's combing through our personal information and putting it into his like database, which was I guess now it's an it's the X system because he's trying to turn it into a payment app akin to PayPal. So that's where he's grabbing this information from. And look how easily it was hacked into.
Oh my God! Did Kudlow follow up on that? Like, how isn't it strange for hackers to show their IP address? So
yeah.
A massive cyber attack to try to bring down the X system with IP addresses originating in the Ukraine area.
Oh.
Well, so that's your suspicion. Is the website, is the internet up? Is it up yet?
It's up, yeah.
It's up yet. Okay, good. But I just was looking back.
Okay, wow, you really dug into that, bud.
Although Kudlow does ask him a question, maybe this is a good opportunity to just play the next clip where he's basically asking him about like, hey, so your stock price took a massive hit, lost 50% of its value on Monday since its peak in December. You know, your rockets, he's not saying this, but your rockets are crashing, and you're doing all of this so that you can like feel like a king and steal everybody's personal information for your new like Venmo payment system on X, and just torching his reputation in the process. I mean, Elon Musk's favorables have just completely fallen off a cliff. And in this clip here, do you have it, Bradley?
You're seeing just the next one.
No, the part where he looks like he's going to cry.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Yes.
He looks like he's going to cry when Kudlow asks him about like the state of his businesses here and how he's going to keep juggling all of this. And I imagine some members of the boards of his companies have the same questions as he's on ketamine and maybe some other things publicly all the time.
And that was only growing over time, which meant if we didn't do something about this, then there won't be any money for anything. We'll just be servicing debt.
And you know how to read an income statement, and you know how to read a balance sheet. You've had some business experience. I'm kidding, but
yeah,
you know about this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, really, I just don't want America to go bankrupt.
Pause it. Well, you know what? Maybe you should do, if you're really worried about this, why would you stop billions, in fact, trillions of dollars of revenue from coming in?
Yeah, well, you cut taxes.
I mean, when you start to like dig into what Tesla's business model has been, which is like not actually making money off of the cars they're selling, but making money off of the carbon offset credits that they get, you know,
that they sell to polluters.
Government program. Maybe it starts to make sense as to why he doesn't really realize that you need income coming in from in any way to fund your production. But continue on this.
Stuff.
Yeah, I mean, really, I just don't want America to go bankrupt.
So it's a call to action. You're hearing a call to action.
Yeah.
You're giving up your other stuff. I mean, how are you running your other businesses?
With great difficulty. Yeah, I mean,
but there's no turning back, you're saying.
I'm just here trying to make government more efficient, eliminate waste and fraud, and so far we're making good progress, actually. So our savings at this point exceed $4 billion a day. Mm-hmm. So it's pretty significant.
You think you'll wind up getting to $1 trillion?
You're a pretender.
Yeah.
Of savings?
I mean, unless we're stopped, we'll get to $1 trillion of savings.
And that.
You are a douchebag.
Yeah. Was it all worth it? Was it worth it? Like, you could have just been the richest guy on the planet, but not enough.
Oh, he'll still be.
Oh, he still will be, yeah. That's the thing. But it does hurt his ability if this continues, this protest movement about Tesla. If that continues to crash, and, like, there's some shady accounting. We don't need to get into it right now, but like there's a...
You have your intel services.
I mean, I should, yeah, I need to call out to Nassau County, but like green car stocks was, and everyone should check out Crystal Ball on TikTok. She's a great explainer about this, but there seems to be some smoke around the idea that 4 car dealerships in Canada sold 8,600 vehicles in just 3 days, which would mean that the 4 stores would have to average 2 vehicles per minute. And the reason that that's significant is that once they hit that quota, they became eligible at the last minute for $30 million worth of electric vehicle rebate grants from the government of Canada.
That's convenient.
How many times, and still needs to be more reporting on this, we will see in the coming days, but how many times has he done this? Maybe whoever bought those 8,600 vehicles certainly wasn't people coming in off the street and just saying, I'm going to buy a car right away in 30 seconds, and doing that over and over again across these 4 dealerships. How many times is he doing this? This is like the conservative book sales thing, where they want to get Bill O'Reilly to the top of the charts, and so they buy all his, killing books with the money that's at their disposal. What I would love to audit, talking about auditing, I'd love to audit Tesla. I'd love to audit SpaceX and see if there have been some decimals moved around or money that's unaccounted for. Because when he talked about how if Kamala Harris wins, he feels like he's going to be going to jail, what did he mean by that? He could have just been hysterical and having a really bad come down that day, or he could have something to hide.
Hey, folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out our daily show. We do it every day at 12 p.m. Eastern for about 2.5 hours. We even take phone calls. You should check that out.